Welcome to Tirumala Yatra channel. Today, we are taking you on a sacred journey from the holy hills of Tirumala down to the temple town of Tirupati. This Ghat road is more than a path, it is a divine passage carved through the sacred Sheshachalam hills and blessed by Lord Venkateswara himself. Long ago, pilgrims had only one way to reach Tirumala, the Alipri footpath, a climb of over 3,500 steps. Devotees walk barefoot, chanting Govinda's name with every step. Each stone, each bend, was a test of devotion, and every drop of sweat was an offering. The journey itself was sacred. In 1944, the first Ghat road was constructed. For nearly 3 decades, it handled both uphill and downhill traffic, serving pilgrims and essential transport alike. Later, in 1974, a second Ghat road was added, making the older road exclusive for downhill vehicles, while the newer road handled uphill traffic. The downhill Ghat road stretches about 17 kilometers and features 36 sharp hairpin bends. As we descend, the hills reveal a remarkable natural formation resembling a sleeping Balaji, with gentle slopes and curves appearing like the Lord in repose. The forests are rich with red sandals, wildlife, and lush greenery, creating a sense of peace and divine energy at every turn. Birdsong fills the air, and you may spot deer, peacocks, and other wildlife amidst the dense vegetation. Modes of transport on the Ghat road. Pilgrims can choose from several modes of transport while traveling down the hills. Buses. TTD operates regular buses from Tirumala to Tirupati, including AC and ordinary services, safe and comfortable for all pilgrims. Cars. Private cars and taxis are available for more privacy and flexibility. Two-wheelers. Motorcycles and scooters are allowed between 6 am and 9:30 pm, with extra caution advised along sharp bends. Shared vehicles and taxis. Options like cabs, shared SUVs, and private cabs are available for families and small groups. Pilgrim vehicles. TTD authorized vans or minibuses cater to groups, ensuring coordinated and safe hill travel. These options allow every devotee to descend safely and comfortably. The Ghat road is open for all pilgrims from 3 am to 11:59 pm, with two-wheelers restricted from 6 am to 9:30 pm. Many believe the road is closed from midnight to 3 am, but in reality, these hours are reserved for heavy vehicles, such as 10-tire trucks, dumpers, and construction cranes, which cannot safely navigate the downhill bends and thus use the uphill Ghat road. After 11:59 pm, the last pilgrim vehicle takes about 40 minutes to exit the Ghat road completely. Following that, a Ghat road patrol vehicle crosses as the last vehicle to ensure the road is clear for heavy vehicle transport and emergency operations. In emergencies, if either Ghat road becomes blocked, the other may temporarily handle both uphill and downhill traffic, usually on an hourly rotation. The link road connects the uphill and downhill Ghat roads and is mainly used for ambulances, allowing patients to be safely transferred to hospitals quickly in case of accidents, ensuring rapid emergency response. As we descend, we pass 5 temples along the way. 1. Akka Devatala Temple, devoted to the village goddess. Pilgrims stop to light lamps and offer flowers, seeking blessings for safety. 2. Anjaneya Temple, dedicated to Lord Hanuman. Devotees often pause to chant Hanuman Chalisa and offer prayers. 3. Small Anjaneya Temple, another humble shrine honoring Hanuman, believed to protect travelers along the Ghat road. 4. Ganesh Temple, where pilgrims offer prayers and seek Lord Ganesha's blessings before continuing. These temples enhance the spiritual ambience, reminding us that the journey itself is sacred. Pilgrims often chant Govinda, Govinda, while the air is filled with devotion, prayers, and the soothing sounds of nature. Halfway down, the cool hill breeze gradually shifts to warmer winds as we near Tirupati town. The road winds through deep valleys, offering views of distant streams, rocky cliffs, and dense forests. Pilgrims often pause to admire the scenic beauty and reflect on the Lord's presence in every aspect of nature. The journey usually takes 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic. Yet, for devotees, it is measured by devotion, not time. Every moment on this road is an opportunity to chant, meditate, and feel the Lord's blessings. Near the end, we cross the Kapalatirtham waterfall bridge, where cascading waters create a serene and divine atmosphere. The gentle roar of the waterfall blends with the bird song, and the surrounding greenery reminds travelers of the sacredness of these hills. After passing the Ganesh temple, we see a remarkable sight, a Lord Garudalvar statue, naturally formed in the hills. Many devotees pause in awe, feeling the presence of Lord Venkateswara even during the descent. Finally, our sacred journey concludes at Tirupati Garuda Circle, marking the end of this divine downhill journey from Tirumala. Om Namo Venkatsaya. Folded hands. May Sri Venkateswara Swami's blessings always be with you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Tirumala Yatra channel for more divine journeys, updates, and spiritual experiences. Govinda, Govinda.